This is quite a lot of actions.
Welcome back, everyone, to another exciting, riveting, action filled, hopefully, fingers crossed, episode of Hell Knight Hill. Is that what we're calling this? I actually have no idea what we would call this series if we had to give it a name. Um, to be determined. Um, who actually, who is missing a hero point right now? Who doesn't have any?
Robbie should definitely not have any.
Yeah, I just gave myself one for the refresh at the start, right?
Yeah, minus the refresh. Is there anyone who
I
doesn't have
don't.
like an extra hero point? Is it
Kagos
everyone?
doesn't. I think anybody does.
Yeah, I don't think
Let's
anyone
hope he
does. All
does it.
right. So, who would like to do the recap of what happened last time?
I'll
Three.
do it.
Okay, go for it.
Um. So last time we got Kagos out of jail for not breaking and entering and stealing. Um. And then basically the councilwoman was like, "Go deal with the people in the bottom of the castle, and we'll forget that Kagos broke into something." Which we were supposed to be doing anyhow. We just got reminded. So we went and tried to do that. And we discovered in the first room we walked into, there was a soul bound miniature knight.
All.
Forgot what it was called. Yeah,
Yeah,
doll.
it was so
That
bound all. Yeah.
kind of killed us pretty badly, but not too badly. And then a few bodies that we investigated and didn't really find out too much, right? We saw the tattoo, but we didn't understand it. So we continued on to the next room where Levis saw a nice shiny sword and decided to pick it up, even though it was in a gelatinous cube. And that fight went very poorly. But we won. Barely.
Oh no.
Winning is relative.
Well,
You
we're all
survived.
still
That's
alive.
where we ended.
Yeah.
Yes. Go ahead and give yourself a hero point. Um, one thing I want to mention is Greta did remind you to, basically resume your quest. Um, but the caveat there was, uh, she requested you bring back someone alive, in to basically question them and get more information on what's going on over here. Um, so everyone's favorite part. Um, for defeating the soulbound doll, please help yourself to, yes, this much experience. And for defeating the gelatinous cube, same thing, another 60.
So we're at
Um,
380 now.
nice, okay. Getting there.
The fuck? I can't
Um,
edit Sophie's sheet.
okay. Sophie permissions. You should have owner permissions. Oh no, you don't. You're the only one who's at default. All right, now you should be able to.
I can't change the EXP.
You might have to refresh for the
Okay.
permissions to get picked up. Um, Also, since we've started dealing with runes and like specifically weapon potency and stuff like that, I just like to clarify one thing. Um, Runes can be transferred from one item to another. So say you've basically attached a rune to a weapon you have right now, but you get a better weapon later and you want to transfer your rune, any NPC who is proficient in weaponsmithing or magic can do that for you. The only NPC that you've met so far who meets those requirements is, well, basically anyone who works in the weapon store back in Breach Hill, Quarters and Bits. But yeah, if you encounter other NPCs along the way, or if you acquire the skills yourselves, you can transfer runes from one weapon to another. Thought I should just clarify that so that you never feel locked in to whatever you have right now.
Okay.
Very nice.
But yeah, let's get started. You have just defeated this gelatinous cube. As the cube dies, Kagos, you were kind of encased in its mass, and it basically collapses around you into a puddle of, well, disgusting slime that's pooling around your feet right now. You no longer feel a burning sensation on your skin. What does everyone do? Also, as the cube collapses, the other mass that was kind of suspended in it clatters to the ground. This mass primarily consists of bones, a good number of bones. Just by eyeballing it, you think there's definitely more than one creature's worth of bones in there. So, who knows how many this cube has eaten. But also what falls to the ground is that very shiny sword that got you guys into this mess in the first place.
Levis, go ahead, pick up your prize.
I mean, I was mostly curious. I didn't
guess
really
see.
expect a cube to appear.
Oh yeah, the arrow.
Yeah, the arrow should last for 10 minutes.
Mhm.
Well, how about this? Next time you see a pile of bones with a weapon next to them, you don't go pick it up, because that hasn't worked out twice now.
You're right. I'll try to be more careful. Okay, I'll pick up the sword.
You pick up the sword. It looks like a fairly normal sword. It's got a very plain blade. It's double edged.
Mhm.
Standard pommel. But you do notice something strange engraved into the hilt. Upon further inspection, it looks like a rune of some sort.
A rune.
Mm,
Give me a second. Would anyone mind if I try to read the aura on the sword?
Be my guest. Though I didn't detect any magic in that room, so I don't know if you're going to be able to read Zora.
We could check to see if it matches the rune I know.
Well, I'll show it to Kagos then.
I have yet to write down my formulas.
Actually, you did cast Detect Magic, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, well, that was a mistake on my part. You would have definitely sensed the sword.
Okay, then read the aura. Read the aura.
Alright, I'll read the aura. I think you might have missed this, Hal, as I cast read aura.
I'm sure I didn't miss that. Like I would miss anything. I looked up too.
Yes, so you detect a certain evocation magic coming from the sword. And as you read its aura, it starts to actually feel very familiar to another aura that's in the room with you right now. It feels very similar to the aura emanating from Hal's rapier.
Well, Hal, do you want to use a sword? I doubt it's of much use to me.
And I've got my rapier. And what's that rune? Well, actually, looks a lot
Looks-
like.
Very similar.
Yeah.
Hal,
Indeed.
it looks exactly like the rune that's on yours.
Whoa, who would have thought about that?
I
So is this a longsword or is a?
It's a longsword.
Yeah, I can hold on to it.
Uh,
all right.
is that a martial weapon?
I
It should
think
be.
so.
It's definitely not finesse.
Can Sophie use martial weapons? If not, it might be more beneficial on her.
Yeah.
It is a martial
Plus
It's a
weapon.
martial
plus
weapon.
four to martial weapon. Yeah, she is trained in it.
Yeah.
All right.
And looks like Sophie should have it.
Yeah. I don't mind that.
Yeah.
We should
I'll
also-
hold on to it.
Heal you all. And
Yeah.
does anybody have any pen and paper?
And
Or
Why
ink?
would you need- no, why would you?
Well,
Well, I gotta look at those formulas in the last night, and I'd like to write them down.
well,
What
maybe
formulas last night?
The formulas I asked to be shown in the shop.
You
Yeah, I memorized them.
is that stealing?
I don't. Technically, no. Right?
And they're his formulas. But it's just not. And he didn't like.
And he still has them.
Yeah, he still has the formulas.
I have them
guess-
too.
Technically,
Hal,
Campus didn't.
why don't you roll
steal.
society?
Did you ask?
Hal roll society.
Okay.
Is piracy a thing in this? Digital piracy? Is that a thing?
We're about to find out. So Hal, you think that information can also be owned by people.
I-
So
I think
taking it from
that's-
them without their permission is theft.
I'm pretty sure that's still stealing.
He still has it, so
Well, maybe we should research Breach Hill's laws about information theft.
maybe
Yeah,
we
that-
shouldn't, and we assume it's okay.
Ignorance is bliss.
You know what?
I don't think it works like
how
that.
How about we shelve this for right now?
Yeah, we
Well-
should heal you guys.
We'll talk
Yeah.
about this when you get that pen and
Let
paper
me-
to write down these.
Patch myself
Formulas.
up while also lighting a torch.
I will patch up
So I'll be lighting up my torch.
without risky safety.
Okay.
The bright light is 20, dim light is 40, right?
Yeah.
Turmeric.
Great. It's it showed up multiple times because it lagged. Thank
yeah,
you.
I think my internet jumped a little bit there. I hate Comcast so much.
Okay. Motherfucker.
Wow. Oh my
Are
god.
you fucking kidding me?
Okay, that made the plus 11 really coming in clutch there.
I should have used my Salk astrology there. Fuck.
So how much is that? That's 2d8.
Yeah.
If only I could retroactively apply my plus
That's a
one
good
bonus.
2d8.
You gotta call it.
Oh man.
Yeah. Well,
And
Wait.
then... Oh, come on. Alright, I'm just gonna...
uh,
it's
I have a health potion.
Because it keeps making me type them. I'm gonna just +3 to this. So, 22 for me.
Oh, let's go.
That's a decent chunk of health.
Did you add your health How?
Oh wait, which one of those was for me? Sorry.
11 at the top.
Oh, awesome.
Oh, and then I didn't actually add it the right way so you can see it.
Okay.
And then, well, I've been 20 minutes. Levis, do you want to take care of Sophie while I'm taking care of myself?
Sure.
Or are we waiting 30 minutes?
30 minutes for what?
Well, because I've done Hal and me.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
And you just
okay.
did you.
Yeah, okay, good call, good call. Alright. Please work this time. Oh, come on!
Hey, we're waiting an hour.
Alright.
And this is
Um,
what we have health potions for, isn't it?
Oh. How many do we have?
I've got
Okay,
3.
Okay, instead of that, I will be using uh this scroll, and I'll be using all 3 actions to cast a AoE heal. So let me see if I could
Need
use. Okay,
Amazing.
that really wasn't what I was thinking, but that's fine. Everyone gains 1 HP again.
Oh.
Wait, so did you use the spell scroll yet, or
Yeah, I use this. Yeah.
Really?
Didn't you feel better?
I suppose it happened right as Kagos was finishing up, so I'm not sure.
Come on, you look so much better.
I mean, yeah, these bandages are great. They're even clean. Like, good work, Kagos.
Yeah, I'm learning. You know,
Like,
my
these are
bandages.
definitely-
You still see
These
my
are-
bandages are not clean.
like, there's no longer someone else's blood on this. Like, this is great.
Yeah, it works better. Like I said, I'm learning. This book taught me a little bit about turmeric too. That kind of helped. It's a little orangish color to it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
If only
Okay.
my bandaging skills would be better.
You know, Kagos, you should teach Levis how you do it.
I think I'm just unlucky in terms of the way the blood is flowing out. I don't think I'm bandaging the right spots.
Yeah, so have Kagos
He
show
does
you.
pretty good. I don't really. I mean, I don't know how to teach. Never taught anybody.
We'll figure that out later. Don't worry.
Okay, so a good 20 to 30 minutes has passed in this room right after you've had two pretty intense fights. So, what's everyone doing now?
So should we continue our investigation north?
Levis still looks really bad.
Well, hopefully it won't be too bad.
Don't pick up any more swords. How about that?
Sure,
Just, I guess, stay in the back.
that I could do.
And do you have any healing potions? I know you don't
A couple,
like mine.
but I'd rather save them.
Okay.
How many do you have left?
2.
All right.
Well, I mean, for in the battle. I was going to give you one of mine, but you don't like it. But
I have a few.
I'm
with
okay.
me. Take one from me.
Oh, thank
This
you.
one's not one of Kagos's.
I mean, the last part wasn't needed, but thank you.
I mean, they kind of look different. Like his are red and mine are green. I don't know why they're green.
They taste weirdly similar though. It's really weird. Or maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm just associating the taste of healing for your taste. I don't know.
I think that's it. They just heal you and you feel better. so you forget what they taste like.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Right door.
Do we need to give healing potions a taste, like Dimetapp grape or Benadryl cherry? Like, is that the direction we're going in?
And Kagoses definitely have a taste.
I mean, I feel like we all know what mine tastes like.
Yeah.
It's rotten fruit and alcohol. Like, we kind of know what those things taste like.
Rotten fruit and alcohol. That sounds like wine to me.
Oh man.
It's not like wine. It's not good rot.
Okay,
Alright.
so what's everyone doing?
I guess we're getting ready to head into the next room. No. Ready, everyone?
Yeah.
No.
Let's
Open the door.
go.
You open the door.
Going to. Do I hear anything shuffle or move as I do?
Roll me a perception in secret. Hal, as the door creeps open, you hear a sound. It's so faint that if you weren't actively looking for it, you're sure you would have missed it. But there's definitely something that sounds like the shuffling of feet.
I'm going to whisper to everyone. Be on guard. I think there's someone in there.
We should get our
Come on
weapons
out. I know you're in there.
Roll intimidation.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh,
Since we are prepared, can we have our weapons out already this time?
Sure. As Hal is shouting, you can draw your weapons.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll have my sling out and loaded. And
Okay.
they're on my chest.
Hal, as you call out into the room, you hear a response. We won't listen to anyone. We're mighty dragons, and we want your meats. And we're going to roll for initiative.
Oh, nice. I rolled the same for both Levis and Sophie.
Ibn Zarf.
Okay. Hal, you're up first.
I guess what I'll do is using. Could I tell what direction the sound like came from?
No, it just sounds like it came from inside the room with how echoey
Okay.
things are.
Okay. I'll tell everyone behind me, to stay back as I just sort of stand, near the door and prepare an action. What is the prepare act or ready in action? I'm going to ready the strike action. For if something shows up within range.
Okay.
If an enemy shows up within range, yeah. I'm not coming in there, so you're going to have to come out here.
I will take out my caltrops that I have on my bandolier. And I want to drop them in the door, but like the door's halfway between two tiles.
You can just drop it in the door.
Okay.
That's fine.
Okay. So draw a little. There. And then I will. How does ready work? 2 actions to a single action. Okay. So it's just 2 actions for each action. All right. So I will ready my sling for when one of them appears in the doorway.
Okay. Right after you do that, Kagos, you hear one of the creatures inside call back out, kind of in response to Hal. Well, we're not coming out either, so you're gonna have to come in here. Also, 2 arms, men! 2 arms! Intruders in our castle! And you hear from a space somewhere behind you the shuffling of feet. It sounds like there are more creatures on their way from the west side.
Okay, first of all, this isn't your castle. This is the Hell Knight's castle. Second of all, it's a citadel, not a castle.
I think it's actually the Goblin's castle. The Hell Knight's
Oh,
abandoned.
We can debate the finer points on your turns, your respective turns. And then something else happens that you don't see, and Levis, it's your turn.
There's nothing I can do, so I'm just gonna end my turn. Actually, I'll daze the first creature I see.
The first creature.
I'll prepare an
you
action.
see. Okay.
That's looking hostile towards us and charges at us, like that kind of whole thing.
Okay.
I think that's a good one. Then Sophie raise up her bow and prepare the same.
Okay. Let's see. Something happens that you don't see. Something else happens that you don't see. And something else happens that you don't see. All right, Hal, your turn.
Do we hear any of this
Nope.
something else? Nope. All right. I would like to let's see. So we heard shuffling coming from the west.
Yes.
So I'm going to stride over to this other door and kick it open.
This one over here.
Yeah.
Okay. You
And I can't see anything.
No, you cannot. Yeah, you have no idea what's in there.
Come on, we don't have to fight. We have you surrounded.
Nothing responds to that, by the way.
Damn it. I can't ready an action, so I will do. I'll do a dueling parry.
Okay.
Just raise my AC.
Pagos will take out Thunderstone
Okay.
and pitch it through the door so that it makes a really loud noise in there.
Where exactly are you throwing it to? Because if it's just in the door, we'll count it as the door space, but it has to be a spot you can see.
I can't see that spot very well, but can I get it there?
I don't think. Let me actually switch to the other view. Yeah, that's sure. You can get into the first half of that square.
Okay. And then he will try to throw it there.
Okay.
Throwing action.
Yeah, you successfully throw it into that square.
And it makes a loud noise.
Okay.
And does
What's
each
its
creature
range?
within 10 feet
10 feet. Okay.
is deafened if they fail a fortitude save.
Okay.
DC 18.
It was okay. That square right there. Okay.
And it does 1 splash damage if there's anybody there. Oh, the DC is 17, not 18.
Okay. And 1 splash damage if there's anyone there. Okay.
Alright. And then he will
Well,
ready his sling again to attack anything he sees. Oh, I see I hit somebody.
well, you're not supposed to know that. So ignore that prompt. I
Did
thought
he
setting
yell
just...
out?
No.
Maybe he was startled. Oh,
Did we not just do the equivalent of throwing in a flashbang?
yeah, that was the plan.
Okay. So after that unceremonious, loud bang, you hear the shuffling of feet as a creature kind of walks in front of the doorway, right about there. What reactions am I triggering?
Sling.
Let's
Wing,
go in
arrow,
initiative
and
order.
daze.
Let's go in initiative order. Cat goes first.
Nice sling.
Your sling. Let's roll that. You are unable to hit.
Okay.
Next we have Levis.
That'll be a daze.
All right, let's see it. Okay, the creature needs to make will save. Oh, that's private. Let me make that public. So yeah, it failed. So it is now
Oh,
stunned, right?
Oh, wait. Critical failed?
Nope.
It only stuns if it's critically fails.
Oh, never mind then. So it just takes the full
Yeah.
damage.
Yeah, it just takes full damage. Oh, you got me excited.
Okay.
And then Sophie will shoot an
Yeah.
arrow. Attack.
Sophie, why don't you just go ahead and roll damage real quick?
No.
Kagos, that goes into your back.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Kaga.
You shot me.
Oh, you're in the way.
I'll move.
Okay, now that all
I'm
of
getting a
those...
weird sense of deja vu here.
Now that all the reactions have been resolved, let's jump back into this creature's turn. After it unceremoniously got assaulted mentally, it kind of yelps back at you. Why, you little... How dare you? I am a mighty dragon. You can't do that to me. That's not fair. It raises its hand and shoots out a arc of electricity. Kagos, I need you to make a reflex save.
Ooh.
Get at
You
those.
manage to just twist away as a arc of electricity zaps towards you. That is the end of its turn. Levis.
Let's keep on dazing. Where's the spells? Daze. Didn't mean to double cast it. Is that?
Let's see. Same creature, right?
Yep. The only one I could see.
It
Takes
does
full
not save.
damage.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright. So if he'll say to Kagos, alright, I'll move so I won't hit you again. Can I move?
Thank you.
That's alright, there you go. Alright, let's shoot an arrow. Is there a better way to do attacks? Oh, there
Well,
is.
you have to spend an action to reload because you shot your
yeah,
arrow.
okay.
Mhm.
So
The bow is reload 0
hunted
though.
shot,
Oh,
though,
bow is reload 0, right?
and the hunted shot.
Oh,
Well,
yeah,
you
yeah,
haven't
yeah,
casted
yeah.
hunted
Two,
shot,
yeah.
so yeah.
Yeah, but
Mhm.
I was.
Okay,
He asked,
so
"Is there a better way to shoot arrows?" Yes.
uh
So I think you can do hunted. You can hunt prey and then do hunted shot to get
oh,
2
it's a
arrows
hunted.
off.
Okay, so it's hunted prey, then hunted shot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
How
because
do you
first you have
say
to
this
mark it as your
fast?
prey.
Okay, yeah, I'll mark it as my prey. And then I use hunted shot on it.
Mm-hmm. So now you use 2 actions, 1 to move and 1 for hunted shot, so you have 1 action left.
Yep.
No,
So,
doesn't the
well,
hunt
it
prey
takes 2 quick shots.
doesn't hunt prey cost an action
Hunt prey is
to
passive.
like mark it as the prey?
Um.
I
Yeah,
think it's pretty
passive.
sure
Oh yeah, it's a
passive.
passive. It's passive.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah, it's
then
a
the
passive.
hunted shot is
Okay.
2 arrows for 1 action.
Yeah.
All right. So 2 strikes.
Mm-hmm. Your first one hits. Your second one unfortunately does not. That'll also take the multi-attack penalty, the second one, so that does not hit.
Oh, sure. Yeah, yeah.
But your first one does hit. So roll
Okay.
damage for that.
So damage.
Okay,
3.
this creature takes another 3 damage, and it yelps in pain as the arrow embeds itself in its arm. Like, you should show more respect for dragons.
You don't look like a dragon.
You're rather small for a dragon.
What do they look like? What kind of creatures do they look
Well,
like?
Hal, you have no idea. You're a little too far.
Damn it.
But
What kind of creatures do they look like?
you're welcome to ask me on your turns. Now stuff is going to happen. Let's see. Okay. Another creature steps into view, I think. Yes. And it's going to raise its arms and should I not? Yeah, I will.
Oh no.
Kagos, you see these vines sprout out of this creature's hands, and it rushes towards you. Let's roll.
Misses.
Unfortunate. All right.
Fortunately.
Actually, I'm gonna use a villain point. I haven't used one of those in a while.
What's your villainous recall?
I forced Kagos to buy a doll, even though I knew a very similar doll was about to show up at some point.
That is pretty evil.
This one's too big. It was 2 feet tall. He needed a 1 foot tall doll.
Oh, that got even worse. Oh well. It's the end of that turn. Hal.
Okay.
Don't step in the caltrops. You watched me put them there.
Yep, I'm aware. Going to stride back over here. I still can't see them.
Actually, you'd probably be able to get past the caltrops.
Levis, could you like move so I can like see them? I can't see them.
Sure, sure.
Don't stand in front of Sophie.
So I only moved 20, so I can move that for the 5. Oh, but then I still won't actually have line of sight on them. I guess I'll move back here instead. I guess what I'll say is, so that was my stride. I will continue the dueling parry. And I just need to, in order to demoralize, I just need to be aware of the creature. Am I aware enough to attempt to demoralize?
Let me see. Yes, you are, because they can hear you.
All right. So I would like to attempt to demoralize. I'm assuming it's the same one that's been talking this
Yes.
entire time. And I will say, you're no dragon. You're barely even a lizard. Stop this before it gets bloody for you. And try and intimidate.
You can't see this, but you hear the creature sort of softly say back, "No, no, but we are dragons. We're not lizards, we're dragons. Look at us. We're dragons." But there's a lot of uncertainty in its voice. You feel like you have intimidated it.
Ooh, I have panache. And those are my 3 actions.
What kind of creatures does this look like?
Kagos, why don't you roll Arcana?
Anna. Okay.
These look like kobolds.
Yeah. Do I know anything more about kobolds? For instance, resistance to electricity, since this one just shot electricity at me.
You don't know anything about electricity in particular. You know that kobolds have a reputation for being able to handle poisons really well.
Okay. This one just shot electricity at me, so I'm not going to throw it back. I will throw a Thunderstone again. My last one that's easy to get to. So, I need... strike... At Zarf.
Okay. You hit.
Okay. So it does... Well, I will... Damage... 2 damage. It has the splash damage in it, so I will roll a 1 for the splash damage on Pib.
Okay.
And then they both... Well, any creature within 10 feet needs to make a
Mhm.
fortitude save.
They fail this one automatically. So,
Huh?
yes. Reasons.
Okay. Well, I think they're deaf now. And then I have my sling, which that was. I will load my sling. Yep.
Okay. Zarf. So everyone who can see Zarf sees him collapse to the ground with his hands like over his ears. He's basically in a fetal position right now, and he's slowly rolling around. He's like, oh, I'm just a dragon. I'm a mighty dragon. You can do this. Oh, I'm so hungry. You can do this. You can do this. Get up. Get up. You see the other creature start poking at him a little bit. He has like one hand to one ear, and he's like poking at Zarf. Um, but it looks like they've lost interest in fighting. Levis, it's your turn.
I look around. I feel bad
Maybe we
fighting these guys now.
shut the door.
Let's.
um,
I still can't see him. Can you bring the light over?
yeah. There you go. Should we just stop now?
I think we should at least tie him up.
They said they were hungry.
We have food.
I don't want to get stabbed while feeding them.
Levis, I'm gonna need an action because this is technically in combat right
Uh-huh.
now. Unless you want
Uh,
to not fight.
I'm not gonna fight anymore.
Okay.
And judging from how I remember Sophie acting, I don't think it's good that we fight them anymore either. They seem not willing to fight us. They seem more concerned about themselves now.
Okay. On this creature's turn, you see it kind of grab the other creature and kind of drag it away. And that's its turn. Hal.
We don't have to fight them, but I would still like to keep an eye on them for at least right now. Levis, hand me that torch.
Can I hand it to him, or do I have to wait on my turn?
You can just.
Or
hand
can
it
you
to
just
him.
take it from my hand?
He can
Oh,
take
okay,
it from,
yeah.
yeah, if you don't resist,
I'm
he just takes
guessing-
it from you.
Yeah, I'm guessing that's an action though to grab it.
Sure, yeah.
All right,
Okay.
then I would like to.
I would adjust for lighting then.
Yeah,
Mhm.
then I'm going to stride into the realm.
You stride
DC
into the room.
14.
Yep, you
Dex.
walk through those caltrops.
Reflex.
Oh, right. Reflex.
Sorry. Acrobatics.
Oh, acrobatics.
That's Hal's specialty, right? This can't go wrong.
I have
Don't
panache
say that.
currently, so I have +9 right now.
Oh my god.
You're good.
I do a flip over the caltrops. Right as you're about to warn me. So vision, dim 40. Update. Did that work?
Okay. I
Yep.
think so, yeah. So Hal, as you step into the room, you see empty weapon racks lining the walls of this room. You also see smaller forges sitting in a lonely road along the back. These have quite obviously been very cold for a very long time. There is a crude lean-to that looks like it's made of just random bits of rope and leather as well. That's also along the back of the wall. Towards the bottom, you see these two kobolds sort of like hovered around each other. The green one is kind of looking over the red one. The red one looks kind of hurt. Like, you guys messed it up pretty badly. There's like a little bit of blood coming from its ears. And the green one is just trying to like push the blood back in. while the red one is just muttering, "Mighty dragons, we're mighty dragons."
Have they dropped their weapons?
The red one has. The green one still has a claw of sorts gripped in one of its hands, but it didn't even look at you as you entered the room.
Okay. Yeah, so it's not looking at me. I only strode 20 feet. I'm just going to move a little bit farther into the room. Well, actually, not to that square, to that square. And say. And I think. I think I'll still be prepared to fight, but that's going to be. I'm going to do dueling parry and still be prepared to fight, but that's the end of my turn.
Okay.
Kagos will. Can he use an action to sweep his caltrops out of the way?
Sure.
Okay. Then
You aren't
he
picking them
will-
up though. You're just pushing them out of the way.
Yes.
Okay.
So that we can get through safely. And then he will stride into the room and see what's happening. Stride. There's fine. So we're not fighting them?
As long as they don't fight.
They seem more worried about themselves right now.
Are they still deaf? Hello? Can you hear me?
They don't respond.
How long
Mm,
does your deafen thing last for?
End of its next turn.
So not too long then.
No. I will put down my bag and start getting out a rope. Still got an action left to do, and
Okay. You start getting out rope. On its turn, the red creature is still rolling on the ground, holding its head. You hear it say, "I just so hungry. I just wanted food. Why can't hunting be easy?" And that's its turn.
The caltrops, like these caltrops are gone now, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just left that there so I remember to pick them up.
Oh. Okay. Then yeah, then I guess I'll just toss over I don't know, a ration each for both of the kobolds.
So you just toss it in like this square over here?
Yeah.
Okay.
2 entire rations.
Okay. As you toss them, it catches the green one's attention, and he kind of looks up at you and makes eye contact with you. But that's it. That's
Listen,
all that happens.
I think we got off on the wrong foot. But of course they don't understand me since they're deaf.
Well, you think the red one might have heard you, but it seems a little preoccupied at the moment.
Okay. I guess Sophie will just call Nyx to get back in his cage. I also can't control Nyx, so didn't mind
Nyx,
just doing that.
yeah, Nyx is here for now.
Cool.
So the green one looks up at you, Levis, as you throw the rations in. Wait. Oh, that's Sophie's. Yeah, never mind. Call it back, Bix. And then it looks down at the rations, looks back at you, and then very slowly reaches towards the rations. It's also like watching Hal and Kagos through the sides of its vision, trying to see what's gonna happen as it picks up these rations. Does anyone do anything as it picks them up?
No, but can I begin to sheath my sword?
Sure. And as you begin to sheath your sword, it also puts its dagger back in, or not dagger, claw thing back into its belt. And we are out of combat now.
Woo. Kagos will continue getting the rope out.
Okay. You get the rope out. But this green one is basically, it's kind of pocketed the rations, but it's gone back to trying to treat the red one.
Can you speak?
Who are you asking?
I'm directing it towards the green one.
The green one looks up at you and then looks back at the red one.
Only that one can.
You hear the other one muttering, I can smell it. It's so good, but it's so far away. Why are my ears wet? Oh, because I'm a dragon, that's why. Dragon's ears are wet, right? Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Dragon, we can treat your friend and give you food, but we gotta tie you up.
At the mention of
And
dragon,
ask you a few
both of them
things.
make eye contact with you, and they suddenly seem
Oh,
interested.
Okay. I'm gonna tie you up, and then I'm gonna treat your friend.
So how are you tying it up? What are you trying to? How are you approaching it?
Well, Kagos is not gonna do this well, so he's just rope out, ready to give it a hug.
I'm gonna need you to make an intimidation with misfortune.
Oh God, this is gonna go there. Intimidation.
Since I'm there, can I do an intimidating glare to give it just regular?
The green one is only looking at Kagos right now.
All right.
Kagos, as you approach it, arms stretched out wide with the rope, the green one hisses at you and pulls its claw back out. What do you do?
I run back to my bag and try to start getting food out.
Okay. As you run back, it's no longer hissing, and it puts its claw. It's not raising its claw. It kind of puts it down, but it's still holding onto it.
Okay, I'll hold out the food. Guys, can you help me out here?
Yeah, of course, sorry.
Sure.
All right, guys, we just put down your weapons, and we can talk, and give you a little bit of food.
Any healing treatment?
So the green one so the red one is unresponsive at this point. It's still rolling around. The green one looks at you, Hal. It thinks for a few seconds, and then it sheets its claw again.
All right, that's good.
Yeah. Kagos, would you mind benching up the red one?
Yeah, I throw the food to the green one.
It catches it.
The one ration I had out for it. Okay. And I'll start treating Zarf. The red one.
The red one.
And that's going to take 10 minutes. So they have plenty of time to talk. And maybe me getting stabbed.
Well,
back.
as
Because I'm not paying attention.
so I'm assuming by treating you're gonna have to touch it and interact with it. So
Yes.
as you do that, it sort of looks at you and it asks, "Why? Why are you helping me? Weren't you just attacking me? What's going on? I'm so confused.
We thought you were going to kill us, but
We thought you were going to kill us."
You see, this is a big misunderstanding.
Yeah,
My
we're
ears hurt so bad.
not here
What
to
did
fight.
you do to them?
sorry about that. I just threw a thing.
We opened the door. I called out, and you threatened us. So I'm not sure what you expected.
I just said I wanted your meats.
That's very threatening. Do you hear yourself?
But we're dragons. We eat meat.
well,
I mean, he seems fine
Maybe-
with the bread. I'll point to the
maybe
green
you
one.
could try asking that more politely. You know, like a bargain rather
But-
than a demand.
But you're coming into our house, and what did you expect?
Well,
We were told this place was abandoned.
Abandoned? We've been living here forever.
Forever, really? With the goblins?
The goblins? Oh, you mean the Bumblebees? Yeah, they're our neighbors. Although they disappeared a few weeks ago. I have no idea where they went.
oh. Have you seen other creatures here?
Yeah, these nasty dragon worshippers showed up. They call themselves dragon worshippers, but they don't worship us, so it doesn't make any sense. They're probably faking it. But yeah, they showed up some time ago, and they're not very nice. They chased us away from our real home, so we've had to turn this room into our new home. And they also took all our food. We're starving now.
Oh. Well, we could try chasing away the bad people for you, possibly giving you your home back.
Yeah, where exactly was your old home?
Go outside, go outside again, take a right, go inside, and you're there.
How do you go outside
Outside.
twice?
Outside. Into that hallway with the other hallways?
Yes? I mean, you go outside, and then you go outside, and then you take a right.
There's 3 hallways on the right.
Also, you have 2 outsides.
The red one looks very confused at your confusion.
So, this door, and I'll point to the door that we just came through,
Yeah, you go outside,
and then the door on the opposite side of the room,
then you go outside again,
and then the first hallway on your right.
then you take a right.
And that's it.
Yeah.
So, don't go to the second hallway on the right.
Wait, didn't
The
the
second hallway on the right. Oh, that's where the Bumblebees used to keep their friend.
Okay, and the third hallway on the right?
The Bumblebees used to live there?
What about the hallways on the left?
Oh, we don't go there.
Why not?
It's scary down there.
All right.
Okay. When you said used to keep their friend, the
I heard
the
a lot
Bumblebees-
of roaring, and ripping.
but it's been quiet.
It's been kind of
'Cause
quiet.
they said they left their friend. Oh, I don't want to find a dead bear.
Well, who knows? Maybe it'll find a way to survive.
Man, I don't really want to find a living bear either.
So you just don't want to find a bear, even though we know we're going to find a bear.
Yeah.
What's a bear?
the Bumblebrasher's friend.
That's called a bear?
Yeah, those
Huh.
big furry things.
What did you call it?
Big Bumble.
Did you
Oh.
ever see it?
Yeah, it looks like a very big bumble.
Was it
They're-
brown or black?
It was black? I think.
Oh.
What's a brown?
So you see these clothes that you're wearing, and these rags that we're treating your wounds with. That's brown.
No, it doesn't look like my clothes.
Well, no, but the color.
It looks down at its very dirty I don't even know what you would call it, rag. And then looks back at you, says, "No, it doesn't look like my clothes."
Okay.
I don't think we're going to get.
I don't think so either.
Yeah. Maybe we should just let him be now.
Well, maybe somebody should give him more food.
So, like, as this
already
entire
gave them
thing has
4
been going
fashions.
on, the green one has just been sitting in that same spot and kind of nibbling on one of the rations. And it, as the conversation steered towards Big Bumble, it looked up once again at you, and started waving its hands a little bit.
What is it? Can't you speak?
It cocks its head, and then it says something in a language that you don't understand. But the red one pipes up and says, "Oh, okay. Uh-huh." So Pib over there says that it's a black bear? Huh. I didn't know that. You knew that? And Pib kind of like nods its head a little bit. And then the red one goes like, "Huh. Well, I still don't know what a bear is, but I guess it's black."
That's good to know.
Big Bumble is a bear. There's other creatures like Big Bumble.
Well, I mean, black bears are not as scary as brown bears, so.
Oh, you should be very afraid of Big Bumble.
What has Big Bumble done to you?
Oh, not me. But I saw it eat a few of the bumblebees.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. They crunched in a very satisfying way.
that's not exactly
quite
what I wanted to hear.
something. Mhm.
So I take it we're not going to be stabbed, so I can roll for treating him.
Yeah.
Oh,
He does not get the tumor. He will get the risky surgery.
Oh no.
Don't worry, this is for the best.
Hold on, let me roll that, and then I will roll the 1d8.
Wow, that's a critical success.
So that's 4d8.
The critical success goes towards the NPC. I love it.
Let me read if it does anything. I think it's a critical success if it's success. I don't think it changes.
Okay. So yeah, as you patch up the red one, its bleeding kind of goes away and its head seems to clear. And it pops back to its feet. And it looks at you, Kagos, and it says, "Thank you. You should be honored for having the opportunity to serve a mighty dragon such as myself. And I accept your aid with gratitude."
You're welcome.
I don't really want to serve a dragon, but you're welcome.
and it just nods its head. I'm Zarf, by the way. Zarf, this is Pib. Pib like raises its hand. We are the dragons of this castle.
Right, the dragons that are too scared to go to the left. Got it.
Yeah.
It seems to so as you say that, Zarf locks eyes with you, Hal, and says, "Don't underestimate what's to the left. Even dragons have their limits, especially against those that are not alive."
Undead, you say?
Well, I don't think we need to deal with that. Right? We needed to go to the right, anyhow.
Levis, you like dealing with undead, don't you?
Well, yes, but they should not exist mostly.
Oh, did you see a very strong, very handsome-looking man in black armor walk through here anytime recently in the last day or so?
Oh, the
Or
Hell Knight.
two? Yeah.
Yeah, we saw him. He was very mean. He refused to call us dragons, even though we are the mighty dragons. He went to the left and he didn't come back.
Oh, that's not good.
So
Well-
we probably shouldn't go that way.
And we,
Kind of have to.
yeah.
To the
We
left,
need-
Evan?
Well-
No, the
I don't
cult
have to go there
people
now.
were in the right. They were where
Yes,
the
but-
Bumble Brashers were.
But this is Alec.
We
Well,
I think we should explore the entire floor.
Excuse me.
let's go to the right first. Let's try to
yeah,
find.
let's help the
some of these
town.
cultists.
Alec usually can handle himself.
All right. I still want to check out what's in these other rooms. Do you guys know what's in these other rooms?
Rooms? What rooms?
Through this door, and I'll point to the door at the north.
Oh, that one. That one is. Give me 1 second. Oh, that's just kind of looks like this room.
There's no one else in there, nothing else.
I don't think so. And you see Pib shaking his head.
All right. I like the green one. And then Hal will ask about the other door. What about this door out here?
That one, it's kind of like this one, but it's got a lot of, things on the wall.
Things
What?
that move, or
Yeah. What kind of things?
Big. They've got a lot of fancy shapes on them. They look like other things. You see like weapons in them sometimes and other creatures. They don't move. They're on the walls.
is he trying to describe another gelatinous cube?
I don't know. Maybe trophies of sorts.
What about
the
what was
things-
through this door down here? I'll point to the one that we already explored.
That one has a lot of sculptures that don't do much. They're just pieces of wood. It's got a couple empty racks. and it's got a ooze that eats things. We avoid it. It doesn't bother us. We don't bother it.
Well,
Alright, so
it's dead.
It's not just.
Oh, you killed the ooze? Why'd you kill
Yeah,
the
we
ooze?
got that.
We just fought it.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It tried to eat our friend here for picking up a sword next to Bones again.
Oh. That's not very smart.
Listen, sometimes
no, it's
mistakes can
not.
happen.
Alright.
I feel like I think we've gotten all the information we can from him.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's a little more food. You might want to go outside and then outside and then outside again.
Outside and
To
then
find some food.
outside. There's another
So-
outside?
Yeah.
So you know how when you go outside then outside, you could go to the left or to the right?
Yeah.
There, you can also go straight forward. And
You can
it
go
goes
straight
outside.
forward?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. The only way to go outside before that was to go outside and then take a right. But then that right is blocked off, so the only other right is the other right.
Yeah, but now you can go straight.
And it goes
And-
outside.
Wow. Okay.
And I'm not sure, there's kind of a door there, so you might have to go outside again. But eventually you'll be out where there's, sunshine.
The outside outside.
Yeah.
It's been so long since we've seen sunshine.
Well, just keep going straight to go outside.
Okay.
Mhm.
Pip, come on, let's go outside. Is anyone gonna stop them as they leave?
No.
No.
Okay. Then they
Maybe
go.
we'll follow them to make sure they go the right way.
So you see them walk
Good luck.
outside the first door, outside the second door, then they walk towards the end of the hall. You see them struggle a little bit with the secret door at the end, but then eventually Pib manages to push it in the right spot and it swings open. And
There's
they
one more door. You'll find it.
They can't hear you,
Okay.
but they disappear into the blackness of the tunnel and from sight.
Okay.
And
Well-
with that, why don't we pause and take a quick break?
Okay.
We just gave away like 5 rations to these fucking
Yeah,
kobolds.
we did.
I love it.
Hey, but at least we didn't murder a whole den of kobolds this time.
Who didn't even have any gold with them. Like,
I would have been so disappointed if you killed Zarf. He was the only one that could talk.
I was have you guys seen like the Madagascar movies where the chimps, one can speak in sign language and can read, and the other one can just speak?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was getting that vibe from them.
I was thinking of Penn and Teller.
It's exactly like Penn and Teller.
Yeah.
All right, I'll be back.
Oh
Make a Penn
man.
and Teller reference, but him.
Okay. So it sounds like there might be something in the southwest.
Yeah, I
But-
don't want to go south.
Yeah, the other rooms are empty.
We're right back.
So,
I go.
all right. I'll keep the stream entertained. Don't worry. Hey there, you lovely stream folks. We are here on our bio break, as you like to call it. People are getting water. They are going to the bathroom. And we just take some time, Rest, reset. It's exhausting work, all this RP. Especially when dealing with kobolds. Oh yeah. Excited to see what this what the Citadel has in for us next.
Well, I guess the chewing did get picked up in Discord. Not in Discord, but in OBS. Oh well.
My phone.
So I just realized, like, I've been eating stuff every now and then, but I try to make sure to mute my mic on Discord whenever I do that.
Mhm.
OBS doesn't care about Discord's mute. So all of that wonderful chewing is going to be on YouTube. So.
That's great.
Mm-hmm. Luckily, none of you are going to listen to it.
That's why you, if you have a sound mixer, you should use that.
I don't.
Do you have a
That's
separate
what I
mic?
use.
Yeah,
And you can't. Is there no mute button on the mic
there's no
itself?
mute button on it.
Oh,
Yeah, I
yeah.
would say try finding a either a sound mixer, or you're going to have to just mute it directly on OBS.
Yeah, I mean, OBS, I can just, like, hit the button to mute
Yeah.
it, so.
Yeah, but that's 2 buttons to click then.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, the
Yep.
damage is done for this recording as well, anyway,
Mm.
so
Yeah.
I'm not going to bother muting it from now on.
That's what I recommend. My mic comes with a sound mixing software built in.
Wow.
Nice.
Pretty good.
Fancy.
Okay.
Well, not really built in, but comes bundled with it.
Yeah, you don't have to get anything extra.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we are back in it. Pip and Zarf have just left the building. What is everyone doing?
So, we got Bumble Brasher's old home, or the Dragon's Den.
Yeah.
They weren't really dragons,
No,
so we could just say the kobold's den.
that's a much better name. The Kobold's Den.
Well, let's keep looking around then.
Oh, and Levis, here's the torch bag item.
Oh, yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Also, we got kind of a safe spot here. Maybe we should wait a few minutes and try to heal you again, Levis.
Sure.
Okay. Good. I can read my book then.
All right.
Alright. If that's the case, I would like to carefully search the room that Pip and Zorb were using as a second home.
Yeah, you look around and all of the weapon racks in the room are completely empty. The forges have a little bit of ash at the bottom, but it's like ash covered in a layer of dust. So, dusty ash, basically. The other racks that are made from like rope and ripped leather and stuff, it looks like it just had some very basic supplies on them. By supplies, I mean clothes. There's like an empty bag that has a lot of holes on it, just like provisions and stuff. Nothing that you would think are actually very useful. Could you roll perception for me?
Public or secret?
Public is fine.
I actually changed what I want to do, and it's important for this. I want
Okay.
to look to see if I can find anything that makes ink, that I can, like, even bad ink.
You find ash.
I can make this work.
Hal, you underneath all of these bags and ripped leather ruins and things like that, you find 3 jars
Of
You find 3 jars
they're just
that are
empty.
capped. They're capped. They're not empty. They have a certain weight to them.
Oh, they're opaque. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys think these things are?
Let me see them.
Hand the 3 jars to Kagos.
I'll open one.
Are you sure? Oh,
You're
I was
You're
muted.
muted.
You open one. Okay. Huh. Huh.
Well, that's I'm trying to identify it, so gotta open it.
Hal, how many did you give to Kagos?
I guess I would have given just one for him to mess around with.
Okay. Kagos, as you open this one, you see this sticky gel-like substance on the inside. It looks a little bit like wax, but it's more liquidy than like candle wax. However, very soon after you open it, you see it ignite and catch fire. You are going to take that much damage as a fireball engulfs you. Hal, you are also going to take this much damage.
Maybe we should throw them at things.
You know what? I think this will work better than your water.
Yeah. The gel-like substance. Oh,
Mhm.
okay. Basically, was it alchemist fire?
Yes.
Okay. I know what it is though.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, it's alchemist fire.
That's good.
Probably could have looked at it and figured that out, but that was fun.
And you did look at it, right?
Well, I mean, without opening it.
Oh, I should also mention, Kagos, the spot you're on is on fire right now. Are you moving from there?
Oh. Yeah, I'm moving.
Okay.
Yeah, don't stay in the fire.
I'll take a step back too.
Well. All right.
But
While
But
they're
yes,
doing
whoever
that,
has the 2 other jars, they are lesser alchemist fire, so you can add those to your inventory.
I'll just hand them back. I'll hand them over to Kagos
Lesser.
after he puts out the rest of his fires.
It should go out.
okay. So before I go heal myself, I will be using my Sauk astrology ability.
Okay.
Let's see. I get a +1. Let's go. All right, medicine.
All
Let's
right.
go. Finally works. And I believe it is just a 2d8. 8. Perfect.
So I guess we
All
need
right.
to heal again. Oh, it's going to take an hour because I just healed.
Mhm.
I would like to try to mix some very bad ink because I have paper and I have a bird feather. So,
Do you have a liquid?
I do.
Oh God.
Oh no.
Oh God. This is so Kagos.
I have a jar. So...
Please roll a crafting check.
Argos, why are you? You don't need to go to the bathroom in a jar.
No,
You
I
can
need
just
it.
Use the corner.
No. Well, I need it.
You better not be putting that in the healing potions.
No. It doesn't. I'm making ink.
Ink. Oh, right. That's still stealing.
No, it's not. I'm peeing while we're having this conversation.
Yeah, because you're maintaining eye contact with Hal, a little bit kind of drips out onto the ground around you, but you do manage to get a decent amount into your jar, or whatever.
Mix some ash and see if it's black enough to write on some.
Oh god.
Which I have a crafting book, so I have something to write in.
You do manage to make... Actually, roll another crafting check. Okay.
Of course.
Yeah, you...
Fucking course.
Even though you spilled a little bit out of the sides, the amount that was left mixed perfectly with this ash to create a very smooth looking ink. It stinks, but it works.
Yep. Well, he's not worried about the smell, so.
That
You know what? Why don't you just write down the recipes that you memorized, and we'll deal with it later.
Okay. I'll start doing that.
Hal's going to
Gagus,
count
I
how
have
many
to
he
warn
writes
you
down.
though. If you do this, your book will carry a distinctive smell to it.
Imagine it already does, because, it's something I brought with me before. I didn't buy
Okay.
it.
Hal's going to try to count how many recipes he copies down.
Kagos, are you hiding what you're writing in any way?
No.
Okay, then yeah, Hal, you can see everything that Kagos is doing.
And I write down 3 recipes.
Great. Okay, so we owe him for 3 recipes. Oh boy.
Was that out loud?
Under my breath.
Oh. Not stealing.
It is, but
this is a very gray area.
No, I stole the bird feather. I didn't steal this.
You stole the bird feather?
Oh, shit. You guys were supposed to know that?
What?
Yeah. So the one bird that was alive, I kind of pulled his feathers and it died.
So that was your fault.
A little bit.
You're telling me there's a possibility I could have had 2 birds.
Well,
You
we had
couldn't
no
handle
birds,
one.
so no.
But the possibility exists.
no, it didn't exist because you couldn't handle 1. 2 would have made it doubly not exist.
Well, let's say that I was able to. I could have possibly had 2.
Well,
At
you
that
know,
point
the
in time,
one,
yes, but
Yeah.
at this point in time where
one-
we are now, no.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Not now.
the one
but-
you'd had pecked like your fingers off, and I had to kind of reattach them. So
Well,
no,
yes.
you wouldn't have had 2.
but the possibility exists. And you took that from me.
To be perfectly honest, I don't think you could have taken it by yourself.
I didn't.
Oh,
think
definitely not.
I
But
didn't think that when I took the feathers, it would die. Birds don't normally die when you take feathers.
well, that one was very
Well,
hurt.
when you stab them and take
Yeah.
feathers.
You had stabbed it before.
Mhm.
I did not stab it.
Yes, but it was stabbed,
Yeah.
and then you took the feathers
Yes.
within a few minutes.
Yeah.
It was actually within a few seconds, but yeah.
So it's entirely your fault. The bird died.
To be perfectly
No.
honest, we're all at fault
We
because
all fought the bird.
Well, yes, but
And
I made sure
Sophie
it was on
shot it,
purpose.
and Hal stabbed it, and I threw things at it.
I even stabbed Sophie while we were fighting that bird.
And then
Well,
didn't you do
yeah.
some magic to it?
Yeah, to make it unconscious. So then I
Ooh.
healed it up. And then it
No,
died.
I took the feathers before you healed it.
And I stabilized both of them, remember?
That's not healing.
That's stopping them from dying.
Yeah.
That's not the same as healing.
Close enough.
No. Healing would be getting it farther away from dying.
As you guys debate
Regardless,
the nuances of healing,
I stopped
Kagos, you
dying.
finish up copying or noting down what you were writing.
Okay.
What?
Alright,
So yeah,
let's
a good 10 minutes
move
have
on.
passed as this has happened. It's been a very eventful 10 minutes. A lot of peeing and a lot of debating. But here we are.
Well, I think the last thing is we try to heal me, Sophie, and Hal.
Okay.
If we wait long enough.
Yeah.
So
And
what
Levis,
are you
you just got
doing
healed
as
up.
you're waiting then?
I mean, that
We
was
were
what
just-
I was doing, was copying the...
Well,
I
you're
think
done
we
after
were
10
having
minutes.
a very nuanced discussion about healing and other effects.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
That
in which
argument
room?
probably continues.
In which room?
I guess, I mean, I'm using this table to patch myself up.
Okay.
Both rooms.
Both
Yeah,
rooms?
I,
So
I
you're
would
just
hang
shouting across
out-
the door as you're talking.
No.
No, yeah. I think in the
Okay.
main room makes the most sense.
Yeah, I would be using the table to be writing. So.
So you guys are just chatting, you're not doing anything else?
Yeah.
I guess trying to keep an ear out for things that might come nearby, but
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, then nothing happens.
all right.
Probably should have shut the door.
No, I like it better being able to see through the door.
Okay.
Hal,
Well-
you can't actually see very far. It's very dark.
I like it better when people can see through the door.
I mean, I can see, but I'm not really paying attention.
You know, I should think about that next time.
I think Sophie can see too. It probably is paying attention.
Yeah. I guess Sophie will just keep keeping watch.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's heal up everybody since nothing happened.
I'll heal Sophie. You can heal Hal.
Okay, Hal gets the risky surgery.
Ah!
Oh, wow.
So you take 1 damage, and then
That's a crit.
At least it's not a crit fail.
I guess? Like, your +5 saves you from that.
Yeah. At
Oh
least
my
it's not a
God.
crit.
Wait.
so Hal, you take 1 and heal 13.
Yeah, I accidentally clicked heal for the first one, and then instead of
Okay.
damage.
I guess I misapplied the gauze and
Uh,
the ointments.
that was risky surgery. Sorry, on myself. So that has a +2. So it's actually 16.
Okay.
I need to roll my 1d8.
Yeah, Levis is just not meant to heal anyone ever.
I just need to gain some levels, then I'll be able to.
Except
Yeah,
through
I think
magic.
at higher levels you'll be better. Like,
Yeah.
Only through magic and only not very well.
I feel
And
like your
then-
crafting is definitely helping out.
Sophie?
Yeah.
Did Sophie get healed?
Well, I tried.
You tried.
I tried applying runes on her. I tried.
All right. Well, we're doing pretty good.
Overall, our health is not
Yeah,
the
the
worst.
two people that stay in the back are not as healed, so that's fine.
Yeah.
All
All
right,
right.
let's go.
We never decided. We doing kobolds or bumble rashers.
For what?
Which way are we going?
They were both run
Well-
out, huh?
Let's try to see if we could figure out where the cultists are first,
So
then we
need to
could deal with
do-
undead.
Well, no. Are we doing this hallway? This hallway
Yeah, yeah.
with the kobolds, or this hallway with the bumble rashers?
First right or third right?
And this one's a bear,
Uh.
so
Let's They said Kobold's room was overrun by cultists. No.
so were
Right,
the
both-
bumble rashers.
Yeah. All the
Oh.
rooms were.
Well, let's just go to the first one.
All right.
Go in
Alright.
order.
I'm going to need you to stay not in the far back, Levis, so I can see.
You know, I could hold the torch. I mean, I can see, but if you need to see,
Yeah, I need to see.
Okay, Kagos, it might be best
Okay.
if you hold it.
and
Then.
then yeah, I can be right behind you.
All right, I'll give you the torch.
So how do I do this? Vision.
Make
Dim
sure to edit the
20.
token itself.
You can just set the vision to be dim
Mhm.
40 because we all have low light vision at least, so it doesn't matter.
Token. Oh, okay, I can just yeah. 40. Okay. Does that help?
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm
Oh,
going
yeah,
to-
and I-
Take out my rapier and
Stealth.
I guess
I will have
move.
you-
I guess we should move carefully and keep an eye out on things.
I'll have
Uh,
bottle lightning.
we should.
out.
So I'm
Token will
going
just
to-
have her bow out.
So as I'm walking, I am keeping my ears open and scanning for traps and whatnot.
Okay. Hal, roll perception in secret.
In secret.
Okay, and I'll just use that as a continuous check as you go through the first corridor.
Okay. I'm going to put my ear to this door.
Roll another perception check with misfortune this time.
Okay. In secret?
Yes. Hal, you don't hear anything on the other side of the door.
Alright, I think we're good. I'm going to open up the door.
Okay. You open the door, and you can kind of see a little bit of it, but you don't have a great view of the entire room inside. You do see a sofa of sorts kind of in front of you, although it's definitely seen better days. There's like a rug in the middle. You think it's circular from what you can see, but you can only see half of it. There's also like a strange structure made from like ripped curtains, and other assorted pieces of cloth kind of dangling from the ceiling.
Okay. And I'm going to do what I did before and try to listen for any movement.
You don't hear anything.
Okay. I'm going to take a careful step into the room. Well, a couple.
Okay.
Gagos.
Yep.
All right. As we finish exploring this room, does anything else reveal itself?
Well, Kagos. As you step into that square, unfortunately, a cardinal sin was broken, and no one looked up. Because
I knew it. I knew I was
from the
forgetting
structure-
something.
Kagos, I'm gonna have to move you for this. Actually, Kagos, could you move one step forward, please?
Yes.
Thank you. Down from the ceiling jump 3 creatures who don't look very happy at the intruders in the room right now. And we'll find out what they have to say next week.
What the hell
Oh,
are these
man.
things?